What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. And if you thought there would only be one DNA 200 mod review up this week, you were sadly mistaken. Today, we're going to take a look at the Hcigar VT200. Let's go ahead and have a look at it, why don't we? Alright folks, and we are back. We are back once again. And we got Hcigar up to bat, people. Hcigar. Now this is an interesting turn of events. Hcigar used to make some badass mod clones back in the day. Mainly RDAs, tanks, and mechanical mods. But as of recent, in the last year or so, they've been putting out regulated devices with authentic evolved DNA chips. Yeah. Fucking people, I found this out yesterday. I didn't even know this was a thing, but people are actually bitching that Evolve is selling chips to multiple Chinese manufacturers. I don't see what the big deal is. They didn't sell out, they bought in. It's a smart business move in my opinion. That makes perfect sense. Hell, I'd rather them supply China with some of these chips than rather China try to clone those chips. Sometimes it goes good though. China has done some good clones of some DNA chips, but anyway, that's not important. What's important here, folks, is the VT200 by Hcigar. This is a DNA 200 device. It has a 1300 mol lipo in here that you can get out and replace if you like. And out of all the DNA 200 devices I have so far, this one has the best battery life. I got a start at 7 a.m. Didn't need to plug it up until 5:30 in the evening. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I really enjoyed this device, man. I really have. The ergonomics of it are nice. The build quality is nice. Hcigar made a nice device right here, people. And I got some custom themes to show you guys. I remember we just talked about this on the Vapor Shark video yesterday. Well, I went and joined a group called DNA 200 Themes on Facebook. And these dudes go hard. They even hooked me up with, I'm going to have some links in the description. I'm going to put a link to the page on Facebook and a link to where you can download some Vaping with Twisted420 themes. Yeah! Yeah, some dudes, really nice guys over there. Shout out to Seth Summerall. He made me a badass little logo for my little theme for my thing here. And then Noah, shout out to Noah. There's a few guys over there that made some. I'm going to put links to them. I got an Oops Son of a Bitch one. We got some Ninja Turtle ones. We got the Vaping with Twisted420 ones. And the Oops Son of a Bitch one I set to when the battery is weak. When it shows, instead of showing weak battery, it says Oops Son of a Bitch. You won't get to see that because this battery is pretty much fully charged right here. But yeah, I have no issues with China using DNA 200 chips. I love this board. It's been working great. Right now I'm rocking an Aspire Triton on here with the Atlantis nickel coils in it because they do work in there. And it's just a great vape experience. Let me have a toke. Now, we kind of went over e-scribe and some other stuff in the Vapor Shark video, so we'll just kind of mainly talk about the device in this one. But I gotta say, it's pretty nice. I did some Googling. This came directly from Hcigar. I did a little bit of Google foo, and I found this in stock at eCiggity for $169.99. $169.99. Not too shabby. Not too shabby overall for what you're getting. If you want the DNA 200 device with the most mile at the moment, the most battery life. Oh, and Hcigar on their Facebook page, they put an update to a link. You can download some different firmware for this thing, some new settings. They changed the watt hour from like 9 to 14.4, and it gave it a little bit more battery life. So kudos to them for trying to squeeze even more battery out of this guy. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I guess to further understand the Hcigar VT200, what we're going to have to do is dive up close. And we're going to have to do that right meow. Tom Petty cameo, yo. Alright folks, and here we are up close with the stuffs. I'm going to show you this real quick. I never did get a review on it, but this is an honorable mention right here. This is Hcigar's DNA 40 device, the VT40. And I got to say, it was pretty nice. This they got their build quality together here, people. Single 18650 DNA 40 device right here. Pretty dope. And I think it's like $109, something like that. So if you don't need 200 watts, this little 40 is quite nice. Very well constructed. Kudos. All right, folks, let's look at packaging here. Real fancy. Get a little bag. Son of a bitch, what did I do? Oh, there we go. All right. Get a little bag. Oh, okay, that's nothing. All right. You get this box right here. Now, they got this available. No Hcigar has it on their site, available in black, blue, and silver. Okay. Pop that off real quick. Take a look. See what we got going on. You get a nice little manual right here. That's all special. It slides out and shit. There you go. Got some stuff about your warranty card, all that good stuff. And then over here in this corner, a very nice thick micro USB cable. Look at that little sexy guy. And it's Hcigar branded. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it. So we'll put all this shit back up. Get all that. Get over there. All right, folks. Now let's take a look at the star of the show. Here we are with the VT200. A very handsome device. Very well constructed. I like what they did here. Hcigar did good things. You got a little badge here. VT200. It kind of looks like a VI though. That's what I always saw. There's a T in there, but it looks like a VI or VLI or something. I don't know. It's different. Let's start up top here. Pop this bad boy off. Now, here's one thing that a lot of people have been concerned with, and as have I. This whole 510 section is brass. And brass is kind of a softer metal, kind of like copper. It's partially copper. Copper's in it. And so far, I haven't had any issues. But that has been a concern for some people about the brass 510. You got a nice little silver plated contact in there that is spring loaded, as you can see. Chill out, Tom. Fuck off. What are you doing? Now the 510 is cool. That's nice. Now you can see I got a little bit of scarring, which I'm pretty rough on mods, but you can see a little bit of scarring up top here. Overall, though, for how I've been using this thing, that little bit of paint coming off is not bad at all. You want to take this thing apart, you got a couple Allen screws right here. You can pop those off. Designed by Hcigar. I don't know if that's a serial number, but you got some venting down here. There's a little bit more scarring on the corners, probably the way I sit it down. Just something to know about. Yeah, you got some venting down here, some venting up here. You got a good bit of venting on this guy. One thing I really like about this mod is the feel in hand. It just contours to your hand. Very comfortable. Really nice ergonomics here. I like it. I like it. And I find myself grabbing for it a lot when I'm out and about. Like I said, good battery life, handsome design, feel good in the hand. What can you bitch about here, people? You got your micro USB up here. Little charging port right here. You got some little LED indicators. You got these buttons that look very nice. Let me let it focus. Nice looking little buttons. I think this thing's all aluminum. I think the buttons are aluminum as well. Yeah, it's nice. I like these little stainless steel stripes kind of look going down the side. I said stainless steel. It's all aluminum. What the fuck am I talking about? But yeah, it's a nice looking device in my opinion. I think it looks pretty dope. Now, everybody, I've showed you guys how this works. We know how this board works, but let me show you this. Oh yeah, when I got it set to VapingwithTwisted420 when I lock it. Super dope. Super dope. I got to give a big shout out to Seth on that. That looks dope. And you can get these and more like them on that. I'm going to links in the description if you want to rock some shit like that. Represent for your boy Twisted. You can do that on your DNA 200 device. I love that, man. I'm going to have so much fun with that software. People making themes, doing all kinds of custom stuff. I don't know how to do it. I'm pretty sure you can just pull up Microsoft Paint and go hard in it, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you got to go hard in the paint, you know. But everything's pretty standard here. You guys know what's going on. I showed you how to use this guy already. Lock the resistance and switch profiles and do all that good stuff. What the fuck? Quit knocking over bottles of juice, Tom. Get off the windowsill. Fuck me. Anyway, yeah, you guys know how this thing works. We just went over the DNA 200. It goes up to 200 watts, temperature control, all that good stuff. Hold to change temp. Hold to go normal mode. hold to unlock or unlock owns, all that good shit. I'm not going to repeat myself on all this. You guys remember this stuff. But I'm just mainly showing you the device in this scenario. I like to, right here, they kind of got like a little step lip right there for 22 millimeter addies. As you can see right there, that's a nice touch. No overhang for 22 millimeter addies. Pretty nice altogether, man. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's not too gargantuan either. It's not much bigger than the 40. So yeah, very dope. Very dope. Really, I mean, I don't really feel I need to show you anything else here, people. You saw all the stuff. Got a nice little spring-loaded 510. Brass 510. Buttons are nice. Micro USB charge port. It looks good. Take it apart. Take the battery out. I'm not doing any of that shit. Fuck off. But yeah, the paint can be worn, so be careful. Just know that about it. But you know, when you're doing shit like that all day, you're gonna have that happen. Anyway, at this point, I feel perfectly fine with backing out, talking on it, and vaping on it. Ooh, all right, folks. And we're back. We just took an up-close and personal look at the Hcigar VT200. Now, the question is, Twisted, how does it vape? Well, it vapes like a fucking DNA 200 board, y'all. Yeah, it vapes like it's a great vape. It's a fantastic fucking vape. It vapes quite nice. All right, that's my feelings on that. Let's go with some pros and cons and everything. I really don't have many bad things to say about this device. It has been fantastic. It looks good, feels good in the hand. The battery life, like I said, is the best that I've gotten off of a DNA 200 mod thus far. It's just been fantastic, man. It's just been fantastic. Let me have a toke real quick. Very good. Very good. I can dig it. I can dig it. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Let's fucking talk turkey here. All right, pros and cons. I pretty much went over the pros already. Good looks. Comfortable to hold and use. That's a plus. Best battery life I've gotten out of a DNA 200 thus far. That's good. Price isn't that bad. $169.99. It's not too shabby, honestly, and that's my opinion. I think it's not a super bad price for what all you're getting here. I think it's pretty dope. I like the buttons. They're nice and clicky. They look good. Micro USB charge port. And then you got the damn DNA 200 chip. It's fantastic. You got venting all along the bottom, venting on the side. You got a good bit of venting here. That's all pluses. All good stuff. The one thing that concerns me, which it hasn't been an issue yet, but I know this material, the brass 510 connection. I don't know, man. That could get sketchy at some point. You might cross thread or put an addy on crooked or something, and your threads are fucked. Don't know if it was the best choice. I understand they probably did it for conductivity, I guess. The silver-plated contact's nice, the spring-loaded silver-plated contact. But I don't know. Maybe stainless steel might have been a better choice for that 510, guys. I don't know. It could get fucked up. It hasn't got fucked up on me yet, but I'm just saying it could get fucked up. So that could be a con, the brass 510. Okay? Other than that, man, this bitch is pretty nice. I even like the little badge right here, the little VT200 badge. I like that. It's been a great mod. I can't complain. I really can't complain. The little DNA 40 is nice too if you're into that. So what will you take away from this Hcigar VT200 video? Good battery life, nice looking, nice feeling mod, great board. Then it has a brass 510. Could be bad, could be not. That's really what I got for you, folks. I'm really stoked about these themes. People are putting out all kinds of crazy shit. I was over on that Facebook page. Crazy shit. Super cool shit. Yes, links will be in the description to that Facebook page. I'm going to try to have you some links to my Facebook page, my fan page, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, to where all you have to do, I'm going to post pictures of these little bitty screens. They're itty bitty. All you have to do is right click and save it, and then just upload it to eScribe. That's it. Put it wherever you want it. Put it on whatever section you want. I just put mine on the lock section. I thought it was cool. And the oops son of a bitch. I thought that was cool. But yeah, that's great, man. That's a great Facebook page. Whoever created it, maybe Seth created it. Whoever did, kudos to you, sir. Everybody go check that out if you got a DNA 200 or you plan on getting one. It's going to be so cool to be able to cut. This is a great time to vape, people. We got software that you can fucking add pictures and shit to. This is like fucking throwback Nokia shit right here. You know what I mean? Like, this is cool. It's a great time to vape. That's nice. I like the little silly shit. Anything customizable is always a plus. And the board's firmware upgradable. All kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. So yeah, DNA 200 themes. Link in the description. Check that out. Also, check out my, we got a hangout page. Vaping with Twisted 420's vape hangout page. I'll put a link down there too. Come hang out. We got like 11,000 members. You can ask some questions, post some shit. Just don't be a bitch. No bitch assness. Shout out to Hector, Eric, Anari, Alex, all my admins over there on my page. You guys keep holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? And really, folks, I think that's what I got for you. I think that's it. All right, that's pretty much it. That's the Hcigar VT200. Simple device for the most part. Works great. Looks good. Can't complain. One more toke before we get out of here, peoples. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great. Just a great vape. Just a fucking fantastic vape. And yeah, that's what I think. That's let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Linked in the description to Hcigar if you want to check it out. Either way, I don't give a shit. DNA 200 themes. Shout out to the peoples that made the themes for me. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it. So, folks, yeah. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it, for real. Even though my videos are vague or uninformative or whatever, I don't give a shit. I make them anyway. You can watch them or don't watch them. I don't give a shit. Remember, this is a badass little mod right here. Nice setup. But it doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on those stinky ass stinkies. You know what I mean? And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and the Hcigar VT200 are out.